Hi there, this is our Ezeway 70 tonne brake press, New Zealand made. They've got some good features, the Ezeways, a removable front beam, a good balancing system on them, etc. between the two rams. This one has got a simple laser beam safety system here. They run a 2-speed pump on them, fast down, then they hit the adjustable muting position and then slow down, so there's 2 speeds there. The laser system cuts in on the first fast speed if something gets in its way, and then once it hits the slower speed from then on, it doesn't stop the downward pressure. They've got a good control system on them, and someone's updated the control system with the same type but a modern version of it, which is basically you take the ram up and set your original position as a 0, and then you can set how far it comes down, and then once you've done your bend, how far you want it to go back up in an auto cycle. And obviously you can use the machine manually as well. This one's got a digital back gauge system on it. It's not a go-to back gauge, it's a push button back gauge, so you can, you've got your digital display of where the back gauge is at, and you can make it go in and out. And also it's got one other function, which is you can set, for instance, 20 or 30 mil, and push that button there, and it'll just give you a 30 mil on top of a 30 mil reading, which you can then go to and from as well. It's got the remote here and then your manual operation there. Someone's fitted a fluoro light in the back there. Now it's got a slight oil leak. I've had it sitting for a few weeks, and it was while it was sitting, it was leaking a little bit down here. Of that right hand ram, a little bit of oil, and there's a fraction of a leak there too, but not as bad on that side. The oil leak isn't bad, but if someone wanted a 100% drip free machine, then it would pay to do those ram seals if that was a concern. And in regards to the tooling, the bottom tooling and top tooling's quite worn. So no doubt if someone wanted a pretty good job, they'd probably end up buying new tooling and keeping this for the rough work. Alrighty, I'll start it up. So it's got a Delta start up there. This is the back gauge here. So the digital readout's working there, and I've got the in and out control here. And then if I wanted to, I could push that and it will show up that preset amount, and I can use that if I want to as well. So that's operating nicely. It's the manual push button. Then I've got the control for the up or down from the front here. Or I have got the downward control on the pedal as well. So I'll just bring it down and put my hand there in front of that beam, so that stopped it. And it's come down on fast speed now, mute position and slow speed, and now auto up. So I've set the downward position and also the upward position. So I'll take you through that cycle again. So I've got my foot on the remote, fast, slow, bottom, and then up. So that's its cycle. It's coming down fast, hitting the mute point and slowing down onto its slower speed, hitting the bottom position that I've set, reaching that point, and then going up into the top position that I've sent. So I'll take you through that again. And that's its auto cycle. Please excuse that noise in the background. So that's pretty much all of its functions. So I'll just turn it off now. It has got that really nice controller. It's got the digital display for the back gauge. It's got your wee pedal there. It's operating nicely. Like I say, it does have that bit of an oil leak over time, but it's not a big deal. And the tooling for it's pretty rough. There is a tin backguard system on it with a wee door that I haven't got fitted at the moment, but that's obviously part of it to stop people accessing the back for safety as well. Yeah, so there it is, all ready to go into action.